Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're going.
All right, are we good? Is anyone's parents watching? Make sure we're on and we're good. This is the first time we've done this, so if anyone's, he said, so turn it the other way. So
like a selfie?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I don't want anyone to see me. How do I do that?
I'll take it and turn it.
How do I do that?
Oh.
I was kidding.
I guess.
But we don't have any viewers
No,
right
I
now.
guess
It looks
you
like,
then turn.
oh, take this.
No, like put it here.
Uh-huh.
No, the other way, and then turn this around. Would it work or no?
Like this?
Yeah. Yeah, so like you're there. Oh, we have 7 viewers, super quick. Okay, now you're on.
Is it like in there though? I don't want to.
Said it's like super.
It's not.
Okay, let me turn it around.
Okay. Where are we gonna put this?
All right, here we go. All right, guys, we are live. I guess. Okay, so we're gonna get started. Did anyone text their parents? Can I see it? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Okay, we are set. We're gonna start with awards first. I do have your pictures, so at the end of the banquet, make sure you come get your pictures if you ordered them. Okay. All right. And I have awards and senior awards. So I don't want to stand in front of the camera, so I'm going to stand to the side. I don't know where to go. If I'm over here, am I like blocking everybody?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
Actually, I lied. Scooch down a little bit. You are blocking David and Fonza. Yes.
Okay.
Now you're good.
That we normally do, as I talked about earlier. But we're going to do the best we can, right? We're going to like make it the best we can without we even have. So we're going to do first year varsity swimmers. When I call you up, do you want to like help me like get it out? Let me call you up. You guys will come and get your wasn't any like big excuses. You guys were always here. You're always practicing. And because of virtual meets and all those other things, I felt that you guys all deserve to have a varsity letter this year because you showed up, you did what you were supposed to do. You were team players, you warrior mastering meets, you swam weird events, and we couldn't be more grateful. So I felt that all of you guys deserve to have a varsity letter this year. So good job, guys. Yes, please. And I'm gonna make sure you can see everybody.
Did everybody get one? Did I miss anybody?
Awesome job, guys. Well deserved. All right, you guys can have a seat. Kind of jumped around. All right, second year varsity swimmers. Woo! All right, now you guys can sit. You guys can go sit. All right, third year varsity swimmers. We only have two. Anastasia. All right, third year varsity swimmers. your parents can see you. There you are. Awesome, guys. And also, streetcar, just stay up here for 1 second. So tonight, streetcar will also be honored at the Board of Ed meeting. Last year, luckily, the swim team was able to actually have 2 NJSIAA, which is that's the program that, or the organization that drives all high school swimming out throughout the state. I mean, all high school sports throughout the state of New Jersey. Sorry for math. So last year, Val, and his sister, and Daniel, Page's brother, actually both won the NJSIA Scholar Athlete of the Year, which means you have the highest GPA and you are an athlete. And so both of our swimmers won it last year. And this year, streetcar, so swimmers again, this year was able to win the NJSIA Scholar Athlete of the Year also. Which is season. That's something that's given throughout the entire
all
year.
sports. Right?
All
It's not
sports.
just swimming, it's all sports.
In the state of New Jersey, that was streetcar. So like that was I'll say a little bit of something about streetcar at the board meeting, but just a little bit like things about streetcar that some of you don't know. Streetcar came on freshman year as somebody who was super dedicated to the sport. He loved swimming, but he also worked really hard at school. And I remember it was your sophomore or junior year, streetcar. Sophomore year, streetcar, just between school and swimming and life, it just became hard, right? You're working so hard, and it's almost like nobody's noticing, right? Even though people are noticing, your parents are noticing, we're noticing, it feels like no one's noticing how hard you're working, how much effort you're putting into it, and it never stops. Every day, swim practice, studies, grades, this club, that club, it feels like it's never going to end. And usually it doesn't until you graduate, then you go on to college and do it all over again. But I remember that sophomore year, streetcar was struggling to make everything just fit together, right? And I had a big talk about the pressure is real. It's not fake. You're not feeling something that doesn't exist. It's real. That pressure is very true. You're not making it up. You don't feel any different than anyone else. And I wanted him to feel like he wasn't alone. Because that pressure, even though it's a lot and it stinks, it will make you a better adult. It will teach you so many life lessons. Because as adults, we have the same kind of stress. We've learned to manage it because we were student athletes, because we were able to manage our time, because we were able to dedicate ourselves to more than one thing. Think about the kids that are out there who aren't playing sports who have great GPAs. Well, that's great, but all they can do is study and maybe play video games here and there. You're able to fit in video games and swimming and still get good grades. So I wanted streetcar that year, right, to feel like he wasn't alone. And he was really not getting some of his best times, and he was really disappointed in himself. And I kept saying, you should be proud of yourself. Yes, your times are important to you, but think about how much you had to work to get here, and all the other distractions that we have in life, right? Studies, friends, social media, all these things add up to a very stressful everyday. So he was able to surpass that, overcome that, which some of you may also have the same experience your sophomore or junior year. He was able to overcome those things, and now graduating with a 4.6 GPA. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be good. So, streetcar, we were super proud of you. Like, that's super awesome. And the fact that it wasn't always so easy for you makes the story so much sweeter. It's not just that it was handed. Like, I always envy the people who didn't have to study, but I like the fact that you had to work for it too, and that makes you an even stronger person in the end. So, we're super proud of you. Awesome job. guys from your swim team. This is Sarah. You guys can slide over here if you want to. I mean, after you guys aren't important. You're welcome. Zed and Shrikar. So, congratulations to our seniors. So I'm going to move the camera and work the camera while you guys are talking, if that's okay. All right. Do you guys know who wants to go first? They all want to go first.
Yes, I'm sure that's exactly how they're feeling. All right, so I'm gonna move this here,
Are we standing right here?
wherever you feel comfortable. Sorry that this is like moving for whoever's at home.
Hi, team.
Just talk a little loud.
Okay, are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll never forget my sophomore year when I had to sit through about an hour and a half of speeches when we had like half of our team graduating. Although I loved every single one of our seniors and their speeches made me cry, I don't think I would be able to sit through that again. And I won't make you all do the same. When you start out in life, you don't necessarily get to choose your relatives. However, as you grow older, you get to choose who's family, even if they're not related to you. I am so blessed to have the Raiders swim team be a part of that family. Swimming has always been an outlet for me physically, but the people and the team itself have always been so much more. They've given me strength and support and love through the hardest of times in high school. Even though the sets made me feel like I was drowning, the laughs and the tears the team shared together were so worth it. The Raiders made me feel wanted, seen, and loved. To Carrie Ann and Leanne, thank you for being our rocks and for always pushing us to be the very best of ourselves. You have created a safe space for so many kids and have truly changed our lives. To all my swim buddies, thank you for making my time here one of my favorite parts of high school and for giving me a family I will love forever. To my parents, thank you for always pushing me to do my best and for supporting me even when I felt I wasn't worthy. I'll always remember and cherish the time I spent at the pool. I hope you all do the same. Even though I am now officially a swimmer, I'll always be a Raiders swimmer at heart. Thank you.
Good job, Sarah. Okay, Ved's up next. Can you just stay for 1 second? I want to see if I switch to this side, if it's a little bit less dark. Yes. But yeah, I was going to let you know. Go
Hey
ahead.
guys,
Just talk loud.
And I joined the swim team in my freshman year of high school. I actually joined the team because my mom forced me to, and she threatened to take away my Xbox if I didn't go to school in high school. So in a sense, the only reason I'm here today is because I like playing Lego Star Wars. Over the years, I asked myself one question and one question only. Why do I swim? Why swim through the grueling practices, the constant flip turns, and the early morning practices? Why do I put up with the chlorine that takes forever to take off, the endless hunger after every practice, and with the cramps? Every time I had the same answer. I do it because of the feeling of accomplishment I got when we smashed our times at the end of an event. I do it because of the feeling we get while getting out of the pool after a really good practice. I do it because we're our team. I remember swimming my first ever 500 freestyle at the blue and gold meet in my freshman year. I remember getting cheered on by the team in every step of the way. And I remember getting out of the pool and feeling so accomplished that I even finished. Some people think that swimming is an individual sport. After all, you are alone in the water. But it's just not true. I remember every time coming up to breathe, I would see the team just cheering me on. And that's what kept me going. The rest of the team supporting me and being so welcoming is one of the only things that allowed me to succeed. I truly believe that I came out as a better person, which really sucks because when it ended, it hurt that much more. So enjoy what time you guys have left, whether it be 1 year or 3 years, because when it ends, you're going to look back on these moments where you shine the most. So swim a bit harder and enjoy yourself just a little bit more. Don't be afraid to break out of your shell, because before you know it, it's going to be over. I want to thank everyone here for 3.5 amazing seasons. I wouldn't have continued swimming if it weren't for our amazing coaches, Coach Carrie Ann and Coach Leanne. I want to thank my fellow captains for helping me rise to the challenge of being a leader, even though I know too much. And I know I sound like a broken record, but I want to thank the rest of my teammates because you guys really did keep me going. And finally, I want to thank my parents for forcing me to do this, And my mom for taking my Lego Star Wars away.
Good job, Sweetcar. Good job, Ved. Okay, Sweetcar.
Okay, I already know Sarah said the same joke, but I still have it in my speech. But you know I have to say it because it's literally been said in every award.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was a swimmer, now I'm a swimmer. Let's get that out of the way.
Everyone always says that every speech, except for Ved, who didn't say swimmer.
Stupid and redundant jokes aside, I like to spend my time here speaking about what swimming means to me and how it changed my life more than I can admit. Ever since I was 4, I knew the feeling of jumping into that ice-cold hellhole that was the pool. Swimming lap after lap, miles of endlessly staring at the black center line, hearing the sloshing of the water and the occasional muffled scream of the coach. That's what swimming was to me for almost a decade. Lonesome and monotonous sport that was only there to keep me in semi-decent physical shape. Then, 4 years ago, on November 14th, I had my first practice as a Raider swimmer. Almost immediately, I felt the difference. The homey atmosphere in the place was palpable, and for the first time, I felt alive in the pool. Each day was a new challenge, a new set, a new technique, which I approached fondly. From the deafening cheers during meets to poignant moments during motivational Mondays, every single second spent at the pool was memorable. I could name more, but we'd be here forever, honestly. My apathetic and dull image of swimming suddenly turned into something I couldn't live without. It was these moments which pushed me to go faster, swim harder, and give it my all. I swam because I wanted to now. As I knew I had the full support of my teammates behind me, the pool felt less cold. I'd also like to express my gratitude to a couple of people before I finally shut up, but firstly, thanks to Mr. Morrell and the entire athletics department for making this season possible. You don't know how much it means to us swimmers, especially us seniors, because it's our last year. Speaking of seniors, thank you to my fellow captains Megan, Sarah, Sanvi, and Ben for bearing with me for these past 4 years and showing me what it's like to be a true leader. Next, I'd like to thank all the swimmers in general, past and present. You are what make us Raiders, Raiders. And I cannot imagine the swim team without each and every one of you. You all made me a better captain, swimmer, and person. Also, I'd like to thank the coaches, Carrie-Ann and Leanne. Leanne, we've known each other for like 5, 6, 7, however many years that is, but I can confidently say that your candor and dedication to the sport motivated me to do my best in every practice and meet. And for Carrie-Ann, thank you for everything you do, helping me inside and outside of the pool. You're one of the few coaches I've genuinely had who cares for their athletes and provides a personal connection for anyone who needs it. Lastly, but definitely not least, thank you to my parents. You are the people who introduced me to the sport, and words cannot express how grateful I am. To my mom, who would make time in her busy schedule to pick me up after every practice, and to my dad, who was my first and loudest supporter at every meet I swam. Thank you. Now, I just want to leave with a message for you swimmers. As a certified swimmer now, these 4 years have been one of the best moments of my life. Time flies so fast, and it's so important to live in the moment, remember it, savor it, because all good things sadly come to an end. Just like Dory from Nemo, you gotta just keep swimming, while cherishing every friendship, bond, and joy created here. Thank you.
All right, let me put this down. Oh, Eric. Do you want your award, Eric?
So we just want to take the opportunity before we wrap up
actually got earlier to open the door.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure.
So, thank you for all that are watching, and till next season.